on the agenda, and I'd like to table this because I'm still gathering more information. It's still coming in, and I'm going to have some information for the board in the next few weeks, and I'd like to table this. The board is okay with that?
Yes.
Item 6, discuss handheld air monitors for Union Township first responders. This is a suggestion from, I think, Rick Lawson.
If I may speak on this, Supervisor Lawson, so we put this on the agenda from the last conversation from supervisors as well as the public on concerns about this, and I believe there's a representative here from one of our first responders that has a comment on this, if you would.
All of our trucks are equipped with air monitors. They do hydrosulfide, they do their type 4 meters, and every single one of our trucks is equipped with it.
And would you just state your name and where you're from for the record?
Levi Cox, I'm the assistant fire chief for Allen.
Can I ask which model that is, what kind?
It is a Draeger.
Okay, I don't know that brand, because I have one and I know someone has another one, but I just was curious.
It's a Draeger type 4.
Thanks.
So, good news, already have.
Okay, great.
Good news?
Thanks, Levi.
Thank you so much.
Okay, item 7, discuss Lobbs Run flooding complaint, Macintosh compressor station field visit.
So, Supervisor Lawson, and Sean and I went up, scheduled a meeting with, the representatives at the compressor station, the person environmental stuff, and Sean can give more details.
Sure, our files were a bit limited to what we had on the Harshman server just due to, that project began prior to us becoming engineers for Union, but I did find files at the township and, went through them. They were all from the conditional use process, drawings from their original ESCGP. From those drawings, I reviewed them and went out to site. There's a couple minor changes. There's an additional building which they had permitted under an ESCGP, an additional ESCGB permit that included that additional building. So it verified that the stormwater for that building was in place, the stormwater for the site was in place, the site looked good, the whole site had grass, it was vegetated. There was one thing that they said was a problem. They were trying to close out their permit. There was an under drain in the pond that wasn't originally part of their permit, which they had done the engineering and submitted the information to DEP. So basically where Equitrans is at is they want to close out the permit, and the DEP went out there, noticed a few violations. Equitrans went and fixed those violations, just updating their riprap aprons. From what I could tell, everything looked on the up and up.
Okay.
And we did receive, sorry,
No.
we did receive a video that sort of spurred this complaint, and from what we can tell, that water coming off the compressor station is a designated channel that they already have there and is going into, it follows everything that it should be following from what we can tell.
Yeah, it's a natural tributary to Logs Run Road, which they're discharging into. The water comes off that tributary, forks out, goes into Logs Run, so.
Thank you for the better.
Okay, so
I'd like to add, we walked the entire site. The entire site's grass. They're limited disturbance. They're not beyond it. I think that site for soil erosion should get an A+. There's nothing you can find wrong with it. It's all grass. But once the water leaves, their site, it runs into the creek, and the creek is not lined with rock. It will get muddy from there down. But from what they're discharging is not muddy water.
Sean, did you reach out to any other supervisors to go on that visit?
At the last meeting was when I was invited to it. I knew Terry had scheduled something to go to it. At the last meeting, the supervisors said, "Sean, do you want to go too?" It was surprised to me, but yeah.
I just didn't understand why the supervisor, at least I didn't.
I apologize, that
Supervisor
happened.
did an invitation to go to that.
Yeah, I apologize, that was decided that we were gonna go up there at the end of the last meeting.
Yeah, I even watched the last meeting to see if but it wasn't really an invitation, it said maybe we'll go look at it.
I
And
apologize.
I never got an email getting invited to, I might have been interested.
I apologize.
I'm sure you can schedule another meeting.
Yeah, they were very nice and very willing to show us around, so if you're interested in that, we can contact them again.
Thank you.
Heather, can I just make a side note on Bob's Run? The road crew finished the work today. They removed all the signs. Ron sent me pictures. I just did not have time to print them out. They were sent at the end of the day. But for the slide that the road crew repaired, it's all completed.
Thank you very much, Brian. Item 8, discuss arraignment